So who were you guys here to see tonight?
I don't know, just a girl I met on the internet.
A girl you met on the internet?
Yeah.
How does that look?
I know, it's her. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't want to go to jail.
I wasn't talking at all, so I don't know. I'm just a tag along.
So just the tag along?
Yeah.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Graham. Another day, another classic TCAP reaction for you. This one is absolutely insane. This has to be maybe the only time this ever happened, but for sure the first time I've ever seen it, at least, where a predator shows up on this show to meet Chris Hansen unknowingly, but actually brings along a friend. That's right, 2 creeps show up at once. You're getting 2 for the price of 1 today. Don't say I never did anything for you, but without any further ado, make sure to drop a like real quick. It does help me out in the algorithm, and make sure you watch this whole thing because it is absolutely insane. So anyways, let's get right on into it.
Here's another twosome. This is 20-year-old Sebastian Rodriguez here after chatting online about the decoy brought along a friend.
Hey. You here?
Hey, I love how that's literally what he thinks of opening this door, trying to do this incredibly terrible act, and all he can think of is nervously saying, hey. So yeah, this is Sebastian. He's 20 years old, brought along his friend, and I don't know why I have to phrase it this way. Like, I don't know how YouTube detects this, but let's just say the decoy he was trying to meet was 8 years younger than him, okay? You do the math. Quite sickening. Also, I know the quality is not super good on this one, but it is such an odd case actually having 2 people show up here that I have to include it, all right? So get past the quality. Let's get right on into the action here.
What was that?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. Why don't you come on in, please?
He's literally hanging out behind the screen door. Maybe he thinks, hey, you know, if this is a sting, if I hide behind this door, maybe I can make a run for it and only he will get caught. Or maybe if I don't step inside the house, I'm not doing anything terrible. That's one thing I'm trying to figure out with this friend here is, does he know what's going on? Has the friend told him the complete truth? Because this friend might be an absolute weirdo and was just like, yo, we're about to go hang out with this girl that I'm into, but like, I don't want to be weird, so you want to hang out with me? Or he knows, and that's just absolutely scary. I'm going to not give him the benefit of the doubt because he's friends with somebody that would be doing something like this. So I rather think that he's in on it, and that's probably why he was hanging out outside the screen door, ready to absolutely just screw over his friend if law enforcement came out. But now Chris, you know, came out pretty quickly and instantly called out the friend outside, like, why don't you come in here and take a seat? Which, as we all know, puts a magical spell over these creeps' heads, and they cannot do anything but bend to Chris's will. He has those powers, I am convinced. You cannot tell me otherwise.
So what are you guys up to?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We just came to hang out.
Yeah, him out. Who are you going to hang out with?
I don't know, this girl I met.
Really?
Yeah.
And what are your guys' names?
Dude, the friend looks so nervous here. I don't know if he knows, man. That's going to be something I'm wrestling with this entire time. All I know is these guys look like total punks right now. Like, this guy's voice switched up. I mean, already he sounded nervous, but now he just sounds like a total man-child. Just like, my name's Sebastian, I'm 20. Are you a cop? Like, he sounds so terrified, and rightfully so. You should be freaking scared because your guys' lives are about to entirely change from this moment forward, all right? Remember that.
And so you're Sebastian, LAVC?
Yeah.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm just the tag along.
Yeah, he's just my
You're
friend.
just a tag along. What's your name?
David.
David?
I'm sorry.
The guy didn't want to give up his name. He literally just says, no, I'm just a tag along, bro. Like, I'm just his homie. Like, we can't just call you the homie, man. What is your freaking name? We need it so that we know what to write on the, you know, papers that the cops are filling out when they put you in jail.
How old are you, Sebastian?
I'm 20, sir.
And David, how old are you?
22.
22.
Yep.
And where do you guys live?
I live in North Hollywood.
In North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I don't know if he's just drinking it out of nervousness, but this man is taking the tiniest sips at the highest frequency possible. It literally is like watching a rat eat away at a piece of cheese, but instead he's just taking 2 milliliter sips of like Rockstar just every split second. That has to be a nervous like response, right? Or nobody actually drinks that way. This guy's already pissing me off, and he's, you know, I should be mad at him because he's a monster, but I'm almost more mad at him because of his technique of drinking drinks. Don't do it like that, bro.
Yeah, but what age did she give you on the net in the chat?
I don't know.
I wasn't talking at all, so I don't know. I'm just a tag along.
Or just the tag along?
Yeah.
I just gotta remind Chris here and the audience, you know, I'm just the tag along bro. I'm just here with the rock stars. In fact, this dude brought some mics. No, I'm not even about that. I'm about this rock star life. So unless you have any questions on, like, you know, what this energy drink's doing for me, I don't have any answers for you. I am simply the tag along. Ask this guy over here. Also, just a little thing I'm thinking of. If this guy doesn't truly know how nefarious his friends, you know, intents were today and who he was actually meeting up with, when he does get the real age revealed, which again, it's 8 years younger than his 20-year-old friend, that is going to be quite the shocker. So I want to see what his face looks like. Maybe that will help me figure out if he knows or not. And let me know in the comments what you guys think so far at this point too. Do you think he knows? I mean, I'm sure there might be some true TCAP heads out there that already know this whole story, and maybe he set it up. Maybe he's the true monster. But I almost have a feeling this guy was literally just tagging along. But again, I should not give him the benefit of the doubt. I really shouldn't. This seems like a couple of freaking weirdos, actually. Yeah, I take that back. He definitely knows.
I really didn't pay attention, sir.
12, she said.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, all right. Oh my god, dude, I am freaking cracking up at this. I think we did just brick this man. I think the tag along literally just got factory reset because he's on NPC mode. His face completely changes to this face of shock, and then he's just frozen. No more tiny sips every split second. No, he is literally just like, oh my god, what did I tag along to? Oh man.
And you saw her picture, right? In her profile?
Well,
You did.
yeah, I did.
You did. And how old did she look in the picture?
I don't know, I'd say 16. She sounded old, that's why I talked to her.
But she told you she was.
I know, but she really sounded old.
I know she said that, but she sounded old even though I couldn't hear her voice, and it was literally just text chat, and over she explicitly told me her age. But yeah, I don't know, something about it just sounded older. And I love how even the older that he says she sounded is still not old enough. Like, dude, you are a freaking monster, bruh.
You say, I want someone who is 12 so bad. Oh my god. That's what you said, right?
Right.
He literally says, I want someone who is your age. If that isn't the most open and shut case, look at the face of the tag along in the back. He knows that this is just the final nail in the coffin. If anything, if he doesn't know, he might still think that he can get away scot-free for some reason, but I think just him showing up here has to be enough evidence, right? Like, that has to be enough to at least take him away for questioning and get him processed. I think both these guys should be on a freaking registry, but, you know, I don't know how this ends yet.
Am I gonna go to jail, sir?
That's not up to me, Sebastian. It's not up to me. I really want to go over. Are we really going to do it?
I mean, what do you think, buddy? You literally brought every single accessory that they ask you to bring to these things just to further the evidence, and you just, you know, you did exactly what the decoy requested. You like Uber Eats deliveried your own arrest to yourself at this house, okay? If that makes any sense. Like, you went out of your way to make sure that there is no chance you can get out of this without any charges.
David, what did your buddy Sebastian here tell you about what was going to go on here tonight?
Really nothing. It just came along. It's just a tag along. So
Just the tag along.
I really didn't know.
I really wasn't planning on doing anything, sir.
This guy is a freaking... This friend of his is actually the first human NPC that has ever existed. This is proof that robots are way further along than we thought, because this was back in like 2007, and this is a human robot. That is not a real person. Bro literally has one phrase, one little piece of dialogue he uses on loop. I don't know, bro. I'm just the tag along. Oh, that's good, Rockstar. Yep. Glad I'm just tagging along. Oh my god, bro. Zero thoughts between these two. There is one shared brain cell, and even then it's struggling to just, you know, formulate anything.
Sounds like you were planning to girl.
I'm not, sir.
But why would you bring this stuff,
I know,
Sebastian?
sir.
How does that look?
I know, sir. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Chris. Please, will you forgive me? I didn't know what I was doing, even though I explicitly brought all the accessories needed to prove exactly what I was planning to do. Also, the friend has started to just voraciously chug this rock star. I don't know if this is bottomless or if he's just awkwardly sipping out of an empty cup. You know, that also might be a little bit of a stress reliever for him. I bet you this thing is completely empty, but he's over there gulp, gulp, gulping. You could tell he's stressed, pacing back and forth. This is not a good time for the homie.
I'm just his friend from Escondido.
Right.
I live in Escondido. I'm just visiting him in North.
Do you work or?
Right now, I just got. What is it? I got
So yeah, that's a no. Neither of them work, I'm guessing. So yeah, apparently these guys are just friends from their community college, but really there is something so off about both these guys that they seem to be the type to pair up and try to do something like this, which I have been joking a lot this episode, but this truly is one of the scariest situations that, you know, have arisen on this show. I think every single interaction has, you know, a definite amount of danger, but just the fact that there's two guys here showing up is so creepy, and thank God it was instead Chris Hansen answering the door instead of, you know, actually somebody that they were talking to, because I just can't even imagine how evil these guys are.
Did you ever watch Dateline NBC?
I haven't.
Yeah. Well, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Okay.
Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say about what you're doing here tonight, we'd be happy to hear it, and if not, you're obviously free to go.
Great, thanks a lot, sir.
I'm just a tag along.
Dude, both these guys seem to get a little bit giddy when Chris says they're free to go. Obviously, they have not seen the show. The cameras don't faze them because maybe they realize, you know, that's possibly the worst it's gonna get, but I don't think either of them realize they're about to walk out to be literally arrested. Like, the tag along here shows the first sense of emotion. Like, this dude literally cracks a smile for the first time here, maybe still thinking that he's gonna get away somehow. The other guy seems to loosen up. Anyways, let's go into the best part here where they finally get arrested.
What about these cameras? Am I going to be on TV or?
Well, we don't know that yet. We're doing a story, and we haven't made any final decisions about who's going to be in here.
What if I don't want to be on TV?
Well, I mean, we're allowed, because you made the decision to come into this house, we're allowed to videotape this.
And then this idiot still thinks he somehow has a say over whether or not this shows up on TV. He's thinking, one, he's not going to get arrested, and two, there's a chance they might not even air this if he just asks politely or maybe demands that he doesn't have his face shown. Sorry, dude, you walk into somebody's random house, they have some cameras in there. Turns out you can be filmed. That is literally how it works. So yeah, we don't really have much info post-arrest, but this was absolutely one of the crazier episodes. Just the fact that he showed up with a friend is terrifying to me. Also, I'm an idiot. I realized I didn't plug the Patreon, so at the very end of the video here, if you made it all the way, consider subscribing to my Patreon, where I upload bonus content I simply can't post to YouTube with Facecam. Just did an awesome reaction to MGK butchering a song live on Howard Stern. It was quite funny, and shout out to wtfcatboy, the resident Grim Squad overlord. Huge love to all of my other patrons. Thank you so much for the support, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace out.